Hello again, my name is Lynn Zabu, and if it's your first time to see me, well, make sure you click, you share, you subscribe, because this is the best family around YouTube. And if you're my returning subscriber, how can I say thank you? Thank you so much for keeping up with me and for keeping locked on to this channel. And yeah, I am very, 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 very grateful. And today let's talk about children and singlehood and dating in Uganda. This is unlike any other video that I've done on my channel, because my channel is mostly about my travels and my other things, not this kind of topic. But hey, let's dive into it. So, the reason I am talking about this is because, yeah, it's because I get a lot of questions. Okay, not a lot of questions, but from a lot of people, but I get a lot of questions from specific people in my inbox on or of. My English is limited, so you'll bear with me. I have limited editions in English. Anyway, so if you hear any noise in the background, if you hear any, please bear with me, because I do not have a microphone. My phone, I have two microphones, but they all can't connect to my phone. Unfortunately, I need a wireless microphone to be able to connect to my phone. So bear with the sound. All right. Yes. So I was saying, I get a lot of questions on how, on if I have children, if I'm married, am I dating? And sometimes I do not know how to answer those questions. Anyway, so as you can see me, I am at the right age. In Africa, in our traditions, I am above the normal age where a woman should settle down, produce, and have kids, and blah 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 blah, guys. So that's why I get all those questions. Let me talk about why I am not a mother yet. I don't have children of my own, but I have two goddaughters. I have two goddaughters, and they're twins. When goddaughter means the mother has been my friend for like my whole life. Since like I was in P5, the mother was my friend. So she gave birth first before me, and she gave birth to twins. And she wanted me, you know, in Catholicism, I'm a Catholic. Okay. A traditional, I don't want to say traditional Catholic, but when I go to my father's home, I go to a Catholic church. But when I'm alone, I go to whatever church that is close. Every church is church to me. So anyway, she invited me so I can be the mother of one of her daughters. And that's what I've been. So I became the mother of one of her daughters. But then since they're twins, when you buy something, you have to buy for both of them. Since they're twins, when I bring one to visit me, I actually wanted to bring one to start staying with me since I don't have a child yet. I wanted to adopt one, but I can't, because you have to adopt both of them. And financially speaking, I do not have the capability of looking after two babies, you know, two daughters. And also they have issues with their father. One minute he's okay with you having them, the other minute he's not okay. So it's a mixed feeling, but I do make sure to go and check them every now and then. So the point is, I have two goddaughters who I love very much. I don't talk about them very much because of I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I will not even give you an excuse why. But I'm not staying with either one of them because of the reason I've just mentioned. So I can't even go out with one of them. I have to go with both of them. I can't do anything with just my goddaughter. So they all automatically become your godchildren. So I do have two goddaughters, but I do not have my own child. And at this age, my family is asking me, when are you having children? And the answer to that, I don't know. I don't know. Do I want to have children? Yes, I do want to have children. Have I tried to have children and just didn't succeed? That is also a very tricky question, because in another video I'll talk to you about that. But the answer is yes and no. Yes, basically I want to have children, but I don't know when I'm going to have children because I'm not married yet, and I wouldn't want to have children before I get married. But you know, life can happen, and I have kept myself all my life up to this point, guys, without having children, because I am the living testimony of what it is to grow up without, you know, both your parent in your life. Well, I know that it's not a guarantee that when you get married, then you're going to stay with that person forever and raise children. But I also know it helps a bit, like it really does help a bit, if not like 60-70%, to wait until you're married to have kids. But you know, life can happen differently, life can happen in different phases, and you may not have control over it, because when we are planning, God is also planning. So yeah, I want to have children. I just don't know when I'll have children. And let's talk about the marriage thing. When it comes to marriage, why am I even talking about this topic? I'm gonna get roasted for this, but this is what it is. I'm not married yet because disappointments. Hello, they happen. Yeah, I hoped and thought and had prayed all my life that by this age I am married. I know you're waiting for me to give you a clue. I know you guys are waiting for me to give you a clue on how old I am. I'm not going to, but I really thought by this age I'd be married with 2 kids. You know, in my own home, you know, all those dreams that you put up into your head, your imagination as a child. Yes, I had those too, but here I am, not married. Am I seeing someone? That's another question you guys have been seeing. Yeah, seeing someone. And I don't know how to specifically define this relationship, but yes, there is a someone somewhere. There is a someone somewhere, and a relationship I do not know how to describe, but it's there. It's there. So there are certain things I want to happen before I get married. I want to happen between me and that person, but they haven't happened yet. You know, like, you gotta take time to study this someone. How do they get mad? How do they get over it? I can say I am emotionally needy. Like, I am a very needy person emotionally. So I would like to see how does this person handle my emotions, because they can be all over the place again. And so it's better to be alone, really, than to be in love or even be married to someone who disregards your feelings. I don't know. Those people who, if you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Yeah, so relationships can be very amazing, but they can be very difficult, especially when two people are interested in two different things and they look at life differently. Like you can't agree on a particular thing at some point, you know, like you're always on, yeah, the only thing that you really agree on is the intimate part of it, but when it comes to decision making and if you should take the same direction and which direction to take, it becomes very, very, very complicated, especially by, I am a very curious person. I am very curious, and I am curious. So, and that means I'm going to ask a lot of questions. That means I am more careful with decision. Like, I won't let love make me decide on something if it doesn't logically make sense to me. I don't know. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Like, I wouldn't let love lead me to a place where I'll be like, I love him, but I love him. No, I want to be like, I always want to be logical with life and with situations. So for those of you who have been asking me if I am single, if I am married, if I have children, there you go, there you get it. So I don't know if you have any more questions, by the way, you can leave them in the comment section below. I would like to do a Q&A video. So there must be other things you like to know about me, so please make sure you leave them down yeah, so that I can answer all your questions. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. You can also invite your friend and friends and friends of friends to also subscribe, because we do need subscribers, but we need you to stay. Yeah, so those are some of the questions that you guys ask, and I think this comes to the end. This is the end of the video. What else do you want to know? Leave it down here and I'll answer.